Alzheimer's is fast becoming the biggest medical, social, and financial challenge of this century. Ann Dredge was diagnosed with Alzheimer's and was given 3 months to live back in September of 2017. Her husband, Peter Dredge, worked tirelessly to find the best treatment for her. Peter has managed his wife's recovery from end-stage Alzheimer's to currently caring for her as she is still alive and improving. Peter says it was really a combination of my different skills that enabled us to identify the experts who could help Ann's recovery, organize the necessary steps, and manage the extremely complex process of saving her life. He's written a book called Breakthrough: Surviving Alzheimer's and Why You Can Too. It is really a remarkable success story, and Peter joins us now to tell us all about this journey. Welcome, Peter. I am so impressed, and blessings to you and your wife. I can't tell you how much this has affected me because, of course, in our desert community, we have many with neurological syndromes, whether it's Alzheimer's, dementia, Parkinson's. So you are really a miracle to so many. Please tell us the beginning of this journey. I understand, Peter, there are 3 steps that you really kind of identified.
Yes, first of all, thank you very much for having me on your show. And I've been through Palm Springs and love the place. So the 3 steps for most people, and as we were faced when Ann was diagnosed in 2012, our first reaction was, it's 2012, what do you mean nothing can be done? And we didn't even imagine that that was the case. So I think that was the position of attitude that we had to start from, which was, it is 2012, there must be something that can be done. And what I've identified over our journey, and it has been, as you've picked from the book, it's been somewhat of an adventure. I think an ordeal would be a better description. The first obstacle that people face that they need to overcome is they have no understanding of what Alzheimer's is. And that's including the person in the white coat across the desk. They don't know. So that's the first thing. So that's the first obstacle that stands in the way between you and a successful Alzheimer's program. The second obstacle is that once you understand what Alzheimer's is, and it's not a disease, it's actually a syndrome, which I guess we can cover later on in the interview. The second stage is you need to understand how it's treated. And it's not easy. It's a complex, the condition is very complex, so treating it's very complex. And in amongst that, you also have to find out what a good Alzheimer's treatment looks like, because you're going to be offered all sorts of low-hanging fruit and miracle cures and so on. So you need to understand how Alzheimer's is treated. And the third obstacle that's in the way is if you accept that if you understand what Alzheimer's is and you accept it's treatable, where do you start? And that's possibly the biggest step of the whole lot. So it's a big job, but it is doable.
Please tell our viewers where they can go for information getting your book, because I know they're going to want to know more.
Okay, well, the books that I'm quite often approached because I'm out and about the town a lot with Ann. Ann has a service dog, Lexus, so I have her out and about the town. I have this conversation with people a lot, and they ask what Lexus is about because she's wearing her coat and she's in cafes and things. And I say, well, I tell them our story, and then I say, well, the first step you need to do to understand anything, because there's no point in us having a conversation until you understand a whole bunch of things, is to pick up the book. And it's on Amazon, and it's, as I say, it's Breakthrough: Surviving Alzheimer's and Why You Can Too. And the idea of that book was it was twofold. One was to tell our story so that people understand and hopefully take from that what they can avoid. But the other one is to teach people, and I'm an educationist by background, what Alzheimer's really is and how it's treated. So I say to people that first step is get the book. It's only about, I think a Kindle edition is something around $5. It's cheap.
Excellent, excellent, Peter. Thank you so much. Thank you for all you've done for, of course, your wife, and we wish you both continued good health, and thank you. I know our viewers will look forward to hearing more in your book. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me on.
Thank you.